The information Terminus uncovered at the factory is more than we expected. Jeremiah has been very careful about covering his own tracks, but it seems a number of the groups he's been supplying have been getting shipments directly from Graziano Fellini. And that information was all there on the computer, plain as the sky. Jeremiah won't be using those guys again. But we're here to make sure there won't be a next time. Fitica is assembling some additional squads to take care of some of the other organizations Jeremiah has been funding. But one particular group is going to require Damage Incorporated's immediate attention. Fitica has been keeping tabs on a religious group called the Seekers of Desu since the mid-'80s when they were formed. Situated on an island off Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, the Seekers are led by an inspirational self-proclaimed messiah who goes by the title Noah Hesa. Their faith is based on a new book of the Bible which Noah has authored, he claims through divine inspiration. In it, he prophesies the second coming of Christ, who will be called Desu, in the mid-'90s somewhere in the USA. Noah has been quoted as saying, "I fear, my brothers, that Desu is already among us, and it is our God-given responsibility to find him and raise him to his rightful place of power before the Jews kill him again." End quote. The Seekers have been spending time trying to divine the location of Desu, and hope to find the family who has sired him and convince them of their son's divinity. Fitica believes that the group has already made contact with numerous families who they saw as prospects, and that when the families shunned the Seekers, they were abducted back to their island. Interwoven with the second coming in the Seekers' faith is a belief in an apocalypse to come by 1998, if not sooner. The Seekers are told by Noah if they remain on the island they will be safe, and hence it is critical that they find Desu and get him to their island before the apocalypse. Hence, they have named this island Ark Armageddon. Noah has been charged with brainwashing his followers numerous times since the group's inception, and because of that has been under close supervision for a number of years. Fitica Intelligence fears that Noah may not be willing to wait until 1998, and that he may bring about his own apocalypse sooner, perhaps through the use of weaponry and/or explosives provided by Jeremiah and a better tomorrow. Information has been leaked out of the island about some sort of Armageddon device, which would be just what Noah needs to see his prophecy fulfilled. Fears are that the device may be nuclear in nature. Fitica fears when Noah hears of your recent successful assault in Italy, he may become paranoid and immediately use the Armageddon device, whatever it may be. To that end, you and the 4 men you select are being dropped on the island ASAP. We're only able to provide you with details about the surface of the island, but many of the followers, as well as the Armageddon device itself, are believed to be in a cave system beneath the island. Your first objective is to obtain entrance to the lower levels of the island. From there, we'll see what you can come up with. There may be captured families below the surface, and as such we'll want to make their safety a priority, when and if we find them. I'll be following with you on the comm helmets to provide you with any information we may come up with along the way. One thing you should know is that the Seekers' beliefs forbid the use of traditional projectile weaponry. The bad news is that all the higher members of the faith are equipped with flamethrowers of Jeremiah's design. The lower level followers are equipped with some way to defend themselves, but we're not sure what it is just yet. However, they are fanatical, and will probably do whatever it takes to ensure the survival of their leader. Oh, and another thing about Jeremiah I'm allowed to tell you now. He's an ex-Marine, served in Annam. It's probably because of his training in the Corps that Jeremiah is an adversary to be feared, but I don't need to tell you that. Fitica believes Jeremiah must in some way share the beliefs of the groups he's funding, most of whom share a hatred for minorities, and Jews in particular. That's the primary motivation they've come up with, for what it's worth.